Hi, my name is Max.
And I'm Calvin.
And we're hosting So You Wanna Be a... Today, we're talking about the people who study the past by digging up things buried in the ground.
Like tools, buildings, and objects left behind thousands of years ago.
The people who figure out how ancient people lived.
Today, we're talking about being an archaeologist.
So, what does an archaeologist actually do?
Archaeologists study human history by finding objects from the past.
These objects are called artifacts, which just means people made them or used them a long time ago.
Like pottery, tools, and even old coins.
So how do they find the artifacts?
They dig in places called excavation sites, which are areas that they think something important is buried.
They don't just dig fast like you would with a shovel.
Yeah, they go super slow and carefully so they don't break anything.
What kind of tools do they use?
Small tools like brushes and tiny shovels.
Because even brushing away dirt can reveal something really important.
It's like uncovering a hidden puzzle piece.
So they're kind of like detectives from the past.
Exactly. They use clues to figure out how people lived.
Like what they ate, how they built things, and what their daily life was like.
All from objects left behind.
Let's dig up some awesome archaeology facts.
Let's do it.
Archaeologists discovered an entire city called Pompeii that was buried by a volcano.
Wait, a whole city was covered?
Yeah, and when they uncovered it, they could see buildings and streets frozen in time.
That's crazy. What else?
The Great Pyramid was built over 4,500 years ago.
And it's still standing today.
Which makes it one of the oldest and most amazing structures in the world.
Oh, and an archaeologist once discovered a tomb of a king called King Tut, and it was filled with gold, treasure, and artifacts that were almost 3,000 years old.
Wait, real treasure?
Yep, and it was one of the most famous discoveries ever.
Let's do another one.
Some archaeologists work underwater and find sunken ships at the bottom of the ocean.
Like real shipwrecks?
Yep, with objects still inside them.
That's awesome.
And archaeologists have found ancient drawings in a cave that are over 30,000 years old.
That's older than almost everything.
It showed what early humans saw and experienced.
So, what does a normal day look like for an archaeologist?
Some days they're outside digging and carefully uncovering objects.
Other days they're inside studying what they found.
They also write everything down so that they don't lose important details.
So, how do you actually become an archaeologist?
You study history and science in school.
Then most go to college and learn about ancient cultures.
Because there's a lot to understand about the past.
What skills do you need?
Curiosity, because you want to learn about the past.
Patience, because digging takes a lot of time.
And attention to the details, because small things matter.
Plus, problem solving, since you're putting clues together.
Being an archaeologist sounds pretty amazing.
Especially if you like history and discovering hidden things.
You're basically uncovering a lost story.
And bringing them back to life.
Alright, that's it for today's episode.
We hope you had fun learning about what it's like to be an archaeologist.
And how discoveries from the past help us understand our world.
And if you want your name and the job you want to be when you grow up featured in one of our episodes, just head over to maxandcalvin.studio.
Thank you, goodbye.